And on that, I wanted to say, what are your streams of income for the audience so they know what you do and what services you provide?
Yeah, sure. So I provide services in business development, property development, and personal finance, right? So I have multiple different streams of income, which is the sort of like the money tracker, which helps people to track their finances so that they can invest more powerfully. Then you've got the money mastery program that I delivered, and you've got the investment masterclass. So I've got different masterclasses. Like I've got a property masterclass that's coming up, and then I've obviously got property, passive income from that, and then I've got what else? Then I've got the books, you've got speaking engagements, you've got mentoring, and all these others, there's a few others as well. Yeah.
And I wanted to ask, so what I say is, you can't stay stagnant in life because, again, as new technologies come about, new strategies, you need to keep learning. There's no way you have the same brain as you did like 20 years ago, 10 years ago.
For sure.
So what strategies or what do you do to make sure you're still learning, or what personal development skills do you make use of to make sure you're still...
Yeah, life is about a continuous journey for learning. We're born to innovate, create, and leave the world in a better place than how we found it, right? But as you said, if you're repeating the same task over and over again, you're not actually creating. Therefore, you're not actually living up to the potential that you have within you, right? So my thing is, I'm reading all the time. I'm constantly on online programs. I'm constantly leveling up in terms of what I know, what I understand, and also reinforcing the knowledge that I already have. One of the most powerful things for me is, people will tell me, oh yeah, I've read that book, oh yeah, I've done that, oh yeah. But it's like football, right? It's like you don't go to your coach and go, oh, I'm not going to do kick-ups today, coach. I've done kick-ups before. I already know how to do it. You know what I mean? It's childish, right? So for me, I don't read books, I study them. I have a folder upstairs, right? And it has like a document on each and every book that I've read over the past 12 months that shows me that I can just go as like a stopgap to go, what did that book teach me again? Oh, there's 10 pages on that, boom, 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 boom. I can go through it quick. Because I studied the book as if I was in university. And once you start doing that, and you start doing that with the right people, from the right authors, in the right fields, it's constant growth.
No, I love that, I don't read books, I study them.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like, cool.
Why are you reading books for? Study that, man.
Treat it like university.
And what I remember someone said to me, I'm going to do a reel about this soon. One of my old guys that I used to go to school with said to me, oh, what are you reading right now? And I told him, and then I was like, what are you reading right now? And he said, I'm just reading something on... fiction. And I said, that's interesting. Why are you reading fiction? But you're talking to me about how to grow wealth. He said, no, just, it just frees up my mind. I said, how many books have you read on business or personal development over the last 12 months? He was like, one, I think. It's like, no, you need to switch that around. Yeah. If you want to, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with fiction books or whatever, right? And they do free up the mind and stuff. But if you want to build wealth, it's not going to help you, right? Or it's not going to give you the highest vantage point, right? So you want to build wealth, you've got to learning about wealth. Exactly. You want to make money, you want to start learning about money. You want to build to financial freedom, start learning about financial freedom. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, and I tell people, it's just like health. So, if you want to be fat, you consume yourself with, fat things. If you want to be wealthy, you consume yourself with books on personal finance and entrepreneurship, YouTube videos, podcasts, all sorts. You've got to consume it. It's like you're feeding your brain. It wants more. It's hungry for more to elevate to the next level. So again, your friend, tell him he needs to switch it around.
Show me your YouTube channel. I'll show you your income.
Also, just looking at the videos that people watch and whatnot.
Because what you consume is what you create.
There you go.
So if you consume negativity, you're going to create negativity. If you consume positive energy, you're going to create positive energy.
It's a way forward.
If you consume knowledge and inspiration about high income and high leverage, high net worth and so on, that's what you're going to create.
Yeah, no, it's very, very true. It's very, very true. Show me your YouTube channel, I'll show you your income.
That's right.
No, most definitely. Now, I want you to rate these investments from the best, in your opinion, to not the worst, because all investments are great anyway, regardless, but just, in preference. So 1 is into yourself, 2 is into business, and 3 is into financial assets. It's a hard one because all of them are great. You can argue.
It's not hard.
Oh.
It's not hard. It's incredibly easy.
Oh.
Self first, property second, business second, and then financial assets.
Why do you say yourself first?
Because you're the seed. You're the source. You're the source, man. Bro, like, listen, you are the source of inspiration for everything that you create in your life. And once you start understanding that stuff, that you are the seed, you are the source, then nothing powerful comes through you if it's not from you. So you cannot. This is an analogy that I'd make to you, right? It's like trying to build wealth. See, a lot of people, they go on property courses and they try and build wealth, or they go on whatever development courses, right? But the reason that some people build wealth through those courses and many don't is because the people that don't, they're still stuck in limiting beliefs. So it's like trying to go play a football match on a muddy pitch with AstroTurf boots. You ain't got the right equipment yet.
Exactly.
Now you can learn all the skills about how to shoot, how to pass, how to maneuver, etc. But if you ain't got the right equipment within you to have the self-confidence to say, all right, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, you're not going to get your feet out the ground. So you've got to invest in yourself first. That is the most powerful and pivotal thing that you need to do. You know, and I often say to people, like a lot of people, to say it another way, a lot of people say, what do you go for first? Do you go for professional development or personal development? You've got to go for personal development, because once you understand the powers that is within you, you can create and manifest anything that is outside of you. But too many people are trying to manifest something great on the outside when they're not fantastic on the inside. And then you have an inverse problem there.
Okay, and then they're confused because they feel like, wait a minute, I can do this, I got this qualification, I got this, I learned this, but it's still not working.
Because I have all the technical skills, but I don't have the internal skills. I don't have the practical skills from within in order to leverage it. So, you know, that's the same kind of psychology. Two people can be on the phone to a customer, have the same script. Two salespeople can go out to the marketplace, have exactly the same sales script, say exactly the same thing. One person has a fantastic sales record, one person has a terrible sales record. Why?
It's all about their own skills and how they apply them.
Right, it's how you apply it, because one invested in himself and the other, him or herself, and the other didn't.
There you go. Literally, and then second, you mentioned into business. Why business over financial assets like?
Yeah, because a few reasons. One, a business teaches you a different level of an array of skills. So as you move up in business, it's going to teach you more skills so that you become better. Yeah. So again, it's fueling you back. It's the second thing that is closest to you. A lot of people use the term, your business is your baby, right? And then you've got to grow it to a mature adult so that the business can live and exude on its own. So you've got to invest in so the second phase is invest in the business, and then you start getting into property, which is again further away from you. You have less control over that. It's a powerful asset, don't get me wrong, but you have less control over it. So as you move further and further away and you have less control of things, you want to start investing here first, and then here, and then there in the property, and then in the thing that's further away, which is the stocks as well.
What I'm imagining right now is imagine 3 circles, and you can even make this as a diagram. So the middle one is yourself. The one out of it is just the business, and once that builds up, then the outer one is stocks and property.
Have you ever heard of those people that build millions of pounds and then crash? And go back down to zero? The reason is because they've done it the wrong way round. They didn't have the personal skills from within first. They learnt the sales skills or whatever to build wealth through property or through investments or through crypto or whatever it is, or they won the lottery or whatever it is. But they go broke because they haven't developed themselves.
Well, they don't have the foundations laid. They don't have the knowledge. They don't know how to manage money. Literally, it's gonna, like you said, the inverse way. So that is very true. That's a good point.